with you because I feel like mentorship is a relationship. It is a relationship between two people, 10 people, 50 people. Because three of us now can want to be in the same, like, obviously we are all student nurses. Three of us can share a similar mentor. Maybe one of our lecturers can be both, all three of us is mentor, and mentor three of us at the same time, in the sense that you are able to meet this person, you are able to talk to this person, you are able to ask this person questions based on what next step you want to take in maybe your business or your field. So I agree with you in that sense that a mentor should be someone that you have constant communication with, that you are able to actually talk to. Learning from someone, like, you can actually learn something from someone. I feel like it is different from being mentored by someone. You can be mentored by someone and the person does not necessarily teach you any skills that you need. The person may just tell you that, oh, go and do this, go and do this, go and read this, go and read that. And that person has mentored you. That person has given you, like you said, cleared a path for you if you are able to follow through. But the person that you are now learning that skill that your mentor has told you to learn from is not necessarily your mentor. So it means that a mentor is someone, like you said, a mentor is someone that has actually walked the path that you are about to walk. A mentor is someone that has experienced what you are about to experience and is now telling you that this is how to go about it so that it will be easier for you. And that's why when he said something about when you go alone, you go fast, and when you go with someone, you go far. It means that when a mentor is pulling you hand to hand, telling you that, okay, this is how you do it, this is how you do it, you tend to actually go far. You tend to actually, attain success faster and at a greater level, because most of the problems that person has gone through, the person has navigated, the person is able to tell you how to also navigate those problems. And when that person now when you now have those problems, you are able to now understand how to tackle those problems.
Means application of what
Exactly.
you've learned.
From that person to tackle those problems. Exactly. So that's what mentorship basically entails, and that is why mentorship is actually very important. It means that those problems that you would naturally face and may take 2 years for you to overcome,
Yes, we need a mentor. You do
within
it faster.
1 week you've overcome it because you have a mentor.
But I want to say something that we have some people that they will say this person is my mentor, and that mentor don't even know them.
Yes.
Yes,
Actually, but me, I feel like those people that say that is because there are sometimes that you say, I look up to this person.
exactly.
I want to be like Elon Musk. You don't talk to Elon Musk. Obviously, Elon Musk talks, is on Twitter, is always on X, always coming to shows and podcasts and everything. But then you cannot say that you Elon Musk is your mentor, because, like I already established, mentorship is a relationship.
So you don't have trial relationship with
Exactly.
everyone.
You need to have a relationship with the person. You need to be in constant communication with the person. The person needs to know that I am actually leading this person somewhere.
Exactly.
So that, because the way someone is going, mentorship is actually meant to be person centered, meaning that I can be mentoring two of you, but the way I'll mentor you is different from how I'll mentor you.
Yes.
I remember I was at a growth mentorship class last month, sorry. I graduated last week, and we have a mentor, a singular mentor. I think we are like 20 in the cohort. And our mentor, there's something that she was always doing, yeah. So anytime she has maybe a session with all of us, she talks to all of us generally. She also had a time where she has 1v1 session.
Individual.
So
sessions.
individualized sessions, so that she can actually mentor us individually, because we have different problems, we have different ideologies, we have different goals that we are about to attain, and then she's able to share knowledge to us personally. So it means that if you're actually listening to someone that does not know you, the person will just touch it on a broad overview. The person will talk about this, talk about that, talk about that, but the person will not touch the particular problem pertaining to you, and you're not able to ask that person questions.
So we can just say this way that a mentor is different from an influential.
Exactly.
Or you can actually say, because some people tend to misquote a role model for a mentor.
A role model.
If someone like Elon Musk here, he has money, he has the business, he can be a role model, all well and good. But
very easy. An influential that can influence people.
yes, and
but it's not necessarily a mentor.
not necessarily a mentor. The mentor has,
and most of the time, mentors are even always intentional about their mentees.
yeah, about the growth of their mentee.
Elon Musk probably does not know most of the people that call him mentor. You understand? He probably does not know the people that call him role model. But the ones that he knows are those ones that he's intentional about. That
About
oh, you
them.
must actually grow. I must help you to grow. You understand? So that's what I feel like it's and that is why it is actually very important.
So it's quite necessary for youths that
Very
are
necessary.
growing,
Very, very
entrepreneurs that are
necessary.
budding to have a mentor because it
Yes.
saves them the time, it saves them the mistakes, it saves them the unnecessary costs that they would initially do if they didn't have. But because the mentor guides them continuously, shows them, oh, don't go there. If you go there, you go at a loss. If you go there, this is going to be disastrous. Clears the way for them literally, makes it easier for them to attain their goals quickly. So I think every youth should have a mentor that guides them consistently.
Yes.
Now, up to I think we've been here a lot actually, and we should get to like you said, mentoring. You should have a conversation with our audience face to face on your challenges, your inspiration, what made you to start, what made you leave your comfort zone, what's how far are you going now? What do your brand do? Maybe you want them to follow your brand. Maybe you want them to learn a thing or two. I think you should have a personal one-to-one connection with the audience. So over to you guys.
Oh, should I start? Okay. So basically I'm Messi Okikulu Abolandi, Fame the man. One thing that really pushed me out of my comfort zone is, the um vision. I always call it a vision because not like a vision that I saw, but like a vision. I always have had that dream that I want to make impacts in people's lives. I want, people to see me for who I really am. I want people to grow through me. I want to be the reason why people are saying, oh, I did this because of this person. This person actually told me to do this and I did it and it worked. I just want to make impacts in people's lives, basically. And I found myself in nursing school, one way or the other. And really, I've been loving it. It has been a good journey. And that was what made me start. First of all, I started the tutorial Learner's Nest, and then I started nursing, which is my major brand that I'm working on right now. And what nursing does is that we talk about leadership in nursing, we talk about academic performance in nursing. We just talk about everything pertaining to the life of a student nurse, how to navigate your life as a student nurse while making impact as a leader, and also finding that academic balance with yourself. And throughout this year, because I have started nursing for like 2 years now, and just started without a clear vision, without a clear path. I just started nursing. I just knew that I wanted to start something. At a point, I was trying to, tend towards the line of being a content creator. Everybody is a content creator in their own way. But then I was trying to tend to the line of being a content creator. But then when I sat down and I evaluated myself, I knew that I could not actually just be a content creator coming online and creating TikToks and everything. I still do that, but that was not my meant to be my niche, basically. And this year I rebranded nursing, and now we host interview sessions, we host master classes, we host webinars tailored at helping student nurses to grow and to learn, how to become better people and to become impact for people, to the society and to the nursing world as a whole. So just watch you on the space. I really don't know what to say. Just follow closely and you'll see.